Welcome back to another episode of The Voice of Sports. I'm your host, Court, and I'm here with your three debaters, Trey, London, and Carlos. How y'all boys doing today?
I'm wonderful.
I'm
doing smooth.
Y'all ready to get into the first question?
Get
it. Beat it. There you
go. Can you guys see Austin Reaves being a potential all-star?
We're going first. I really don't see it. I just feel like with his play lately, it's just because of the system. Like he got a decent skill set, and then he a plus defender. So when he on the floor with the other defenders that don't have that scoring ability, when it's just like him and Brian, him, Scruder, and AD, he got to be that other scorer. So that's why he flared so much on the offense end right now. He like Draymond. Like when Draymond was an all-star, just because of the pieces around him and the system fit him so well. Like I don't see his skill set. Like if he had to be a like just, I don't see it as an all-star.
He set up in LeBron's system.
Yeah, so. It's like he played well.
Like LeBron even said it himself in the interview. He even said it himself. He set up in his system. So
yeah, like
I can't see it like anywhere. Like I just can't see him going to another team and like just taking over being an all-star. Not in today's league.
Nah, his skill set ain't that complete yet. He just
Don't get me wrong. He good now.
He good. Yeah, he good, but he just a very fundamental basketball player. But it ain't just no deep fundamental. He just scoring in little small ways. Not like just effective moves when you the player when you it's not you got to be the guy type skill set.
Yeah,
it's like a great off the ball, making plays type skill set.
Yeah, just making the most of his role.
Yeah, now he flourishing in that system. All-star just don't see it right now.
Agreed.
I'm gonna disagree with both of you guys. As the last since March, Austin Reaves been a star player. He not a star yet. I give y'all both of that, but I think he could be. That's like we thought Mikalbridges couldn't be a star, but he could be a star on his own team. Mikalbridges wasn't getting the touches. I think he go to his own team, he will get more touches, get more shots. I think Mikal when he was averaging when he came to league, he was averaging 3, then 6, then 8, then 12 the last year. Now he averaging 27. 27 points is a lot of points in the NBA. Austin Reaves averaging 22, almost 22 points since the break when he came to starting lineup. And you see in the end of the game, like the Memphis game yesterday, LeBron, AD, D'Angelo Russell, they were always on the floor and they deferred to Austin Reaves. I think he can create his own shot, but like I think one thing give him the leverage is he can draw his own foul. He good at drawing fouls. You get drawing fouls and hitting your free throw, that accumulated a lot of points. And he can pass pretty good. And he, like Trey said, a plug defender. But like right now he not an all-star, but I think he could potentially be one.
I just don't see the skill set there.
Yeah.
I feel like he flourishing off playing with LeBron. You try to compare him to compare him to Michael. Michael played at Phoenix where he playing with Book and Chris Paul. And Book mainly
and
getting all the
attention.
And DeAndre Ayton. So that's who Chris Paul. That's who Chris Paul setting up. Chris Paul ain't setting up. He only setting up those two. We weren't trying to set up Michael.
Okay, and then you got LeBron who can also set them up. But now
LeBron sets up
everybody.
Yeah.
Chris Paul had those two guys that he just set up.
And now, as you've seen, LeBron usage ratio went down since Austin Reaves been the starting lineup because he trusts Austin Reaves. He trusts Austin Reaves to make plays. He trusts Austin Reaves to defer the ball. He trusts Austin Reaves to facilitate the offense at certain points of the flow.
Because he in LeBron's system. So he didn't learn LeBron. He didn't learn how to play with LeBron. So of course LeBron gonna trust him.
But look, even when LeBron hurt in the boot, he's the reason they were winning them games. LeBron wasn't on the floor at all.
LeBron was still in his ear though.
LeBron is on the court. It's like he's not playing. He can't do it for him.
I'm saying, you don't think LeBron can coach him up though?
Yeah, I give you that, but like
But Chris Paul or anybody with the
his
Suns
skill
can coach
set
up
is not
Michael.
his skill set is not flashy. That's what it is. Yeah, it's not superbly to the eye. It's not that. That's why you can't see it, because he don't have a good crossover step back mid range game. He just know how to draw his foul. He hit his open shots. He know how to get to the line, and he will finish because he's so good at gathering himself in the mid air off a foul. So that converts to a lot of and one that he do. So I think on his own team he can average 22, easy 22, 23.
But will a team be a good team?
Right.
It depends
question.
on like let's go for the Knicks, for example. Jalen Brunson and Julian Randle. If you put another star with him, I think they'll be a good team.
Whoa. You trying to compare him to Jalen Brunson?
No,
You
I'm
just
not
said-
comparing him to Jalen Brunson. I said, is Jalen Brunson a superstar? No, he's an all-star. Is Julius Randle a superstar? No, he's an all-star. You put like they're just like,
But those guys have a plus offensive skill set. Austin Reaves doesn't
yes,
have
he
it.
do.
He doesn't have you just said he doesn't have the crossover. He doesn't have the step back.
But like, because his game not
just has
superb. Like, who game would you rather watch? Jalen Brunson or Austin Reaves? If you was a basketball fan, you would much rather watch Jalen Brunson because he's got more of a deeper bag. Austin Reaves is more of a
His
fundamental
skill
player.
set is better.
Right.
His
And the
bag
skill
is
set,
just
that's the
crossover,
type of
but like,
stuff-
That's a skill set.
That's the
though.
type of stuff that makes
He
you
just-
an all-star too.
but like,
I was just saying the crossover.
but his
step back,
efficiency
that
rating
bag
is
makes you the all-star.
his efficiency rating is the same up there with Jalen Brunson.
But that
He
you
shooting
need
more
that
free
bag,
throws.
too.
He's shooting more free throws than Jalen Brunson. That accumulates to winning. He's shooting the same field goal percentage Jalen Brunson, or pretty much not higher. That accumulates to winning. His 3-point percentage is at 42% since he's been in the starting lineup since March. That is amazing.
How many threes is he taking though? You can't
He's taking
compare
3
the
or 4 a game. Jalen Brunson taking a lot of threes a game. No, he's taking 3 to 4 a game. He's not taking.
Compare shooter percentages though. You can't compare shooter percentages to guys with totally different shot selection and totally different roles.
Okay, but look, they both
Jalen Brunson don't see a shot he don't
yeah.
like with the Knicks.
Okay, and Austin Reaves don't take a shot he don't like. The man is fearless. He's not scared to go up on nobody. Not scared to go against nobody.
Two different roles. What I'm trying to get you to see.
Okay, yeah, because he got to be, because ain't nobody on the Knicks a superstar. That's what you're not understanding.
Exactly, but I'm saying
He has
his
2
skill set is
superstars
still
on the
better.
Lakers. Here's 2 superstars on the Lakers and an all-star. I think he got that.
His skill set is not there with Jalen Brunson because he don't have that
no,
crossover.
his skill set is more superb to your eye. Like can Austin Reaves not shoot the mid-range well? Can Austin Reaves not shoot the 3 well? Can Austin Reaves not finish at the rim? But no, Jalen Brunson have between cross, pull up mid-range, stuff that's more superb to your eye. And he played less minutes. And they average almost the same things in the break. Jalen Brunson's playing 38 minutes a game.
They're in 2 different roles. The defensive focus on the 2 is different. Okay, just like you said. That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I don't think if Austin Reaves was thrown in a Jalen Brunson situation, he would flourish like Jalen Brunson is. At all.
So, I don't think – so, what do you think Jalen Brunson do if he was thrown in the LeBron system?
He'll be like a D-Lo type guy.
Yep.
Okay, and D-Lo – and Austin Reaves had more points than D-Lo with the Lakers.
You asked me what he'll be like a D-Lo type guy.
Okay, so he'll be basically somebody that Austin Reaves gonna have to defer to, because that's where most of Austin Reaves' assists come from now is D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell hit, because D'Angelo Russell can play off the ball. D'Angelo Russell can catch and shoot. They is letting Austin Reaves run the point guard a lot lately, because he can pass, his IQ is high, and he can score the basketball.
He's a great role player. I just don't see him being an all-star.
I think on the right team, I don't
all
think
the intangibles of a great role player that helps winning basketball.
Okay, so that means Jalen Brunson's a role player. That means mikalbridges is a role
How?
player.
How
Right?
is he a role player? He's leading his team.
Julius Randle is leading that team.
And is Jalen Brunson not the second option?
Okay, yeah.
He's not a role player. In the NBA, you
But
have
then
mainly
again,
two guys.
you
You don't.
he don't have a
and then the rest of
LeBron
the
and
guys
AD
fill a
on his
role.
team. Nobody on the Knicks is better than LeBron nor AD. There's a lot doing that. Like this year, he's gonna get a pretty hefty contract just because of his play. He might get a 4-year 80.
Or Reaves.
Reaves gonna get a hefty contract this year because he's a free agent. He gonna get a 4-year probably $80 million.
Okay, can you answer me this? Was Draymond ever truly an all-star?
Well, early in career, cause he could score the basketball just way better. He scored now. Like at first, Draymond give you 12. He can average 12, 13. He can't do that now. He's a facilitator. He's a screen setter, defensive guy.
Austin Reaves is more than that, but like they both fit perfectly in their role. They're flourishing in their role, just in different ways.
But
I really never viewed Draymond as an all-star to me.
So you telling me like if you was to compare role players, you would compare Austin Reaves and a Josh Hart together? Similar?
Nah, he better than Hart.
And Hart can score the basketball. And Hart was career was finna flourish if he would have stayed in Portland. But yeah, the other thing, he was gonna be able to score more in Portland. But he's doing pretty good now, averaging probably 10 and 6 rebounds. Good role player.
I just don't see. I just feel like that system and the guys he around is elevating his play. If he had to go on his own, I don't believe he'll have the same level of play. He's playing with the greatest basketball mind ever on and off the court. So
and then you don't think that stuff translate? You don't think that stuff you think no trust don't translate? If you learn something, you don't think you can move it? I think you can move forward. I think that stuff you can go do. I think you put, like, for example, you put Austin Reaves on the Knicks right now, he would average 20 points. I mean, on the Nets. If you would put him on the Nets, he'll average 20 points. That's like saying, and the Knicks wouldn't be good because KD handed them a playoff spot because they was up on their record. So they went 10-11. mikalbridges went 10-11 in the break in that trade. Like they probably I never said it, but
I'm asking that. That's what I'm saying.
No, they won't be good. They won't be a good basketball team, but he will have the credentials to be a superstar. I mean, not superstar, all-star, to make the team, all-star team. But they wouldn't equate the wins. No, I didn't ever say he could lead his own show and be a superstar. I think he had the potential to be all-star. Maybe not now. It might be after LeBron retire. Who knows? I think he got
a lot of all-stars. A lot of all-stars run the show on their team, though. Yeah. So I don't get what you're saying. You just said De'Aaron Fox was an all-star. Wait, didn't he get snubbed?
Nah, he was on reserve. He was on reserve.
There's a lot of guys got snubbed.
That's what I'm saying. He ran his team. Trae Young got snubbed.
Trae Young got snubbed.
Trae Young didn't win a 500. They weren't even a 500 team this year. They didn't equate to wins. So that's my point example right there. They didn't equate to win. They were 500. They was at a 500.
They were at 500. Yes, they were at 500.
And I think they were
exactly 500. It was exactly 500. It
was exactly 500.
Okay, so that's
500. I think.
So they won 40 games.
I think it was averaging like 26 and 10. Right?
26 and 10, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and 10.
But they barely won. They barely won.
They were 500.
It don't.
They 40 games.
Don't matter, though.
40 out of 40.
It don't matter though. We're talking about the player himself.
We're talking about the player himself though. Like
okay, so don't bring in that it equates to wins that you got to be an all-star. If it don't matter, no, you just said y'all said it pretty sure. Y'all just said I'm pretty sure if you're an all-star they run their team and equate to wins. Y'all literally just said that.
No, we just said they run the show.
So yes, Austin Reaves on the Nets right now. He will run the Nets.
So he better than Mikal?
No, I'm saying they not on the team. I'm saying go back. Take KD, Kyrie off, and go trade mikalbridges to that team instead of not go trade Austin Reaves to that team instead of mikalbridges. He will run the Knicks.
Mikal.
No, he's not better than Mikal, but I think he could average 20.
Runs the Knicks.
Yeah, because nobody
You
else
said the Knicks were
nobody else can score the basketball but Mikal.
So it would be the
name
same.
your other-
It would be the same
name-
thing
I
if
would-
Austin Reaves was there.
Exactly. I told you he would average 22 points with them. He would average 22 to 20. Yeah, 27. And he look how many shots he take a game. I don't think Austin Reaves would take that many shots because he would probably mikalbridges though when you average 3 assists with the Nets.
But back to my point, the All-Star that run their show. De'Aaron Fox, a reserve, he runs the show. Trae Young, snub, runs the show. Jalen Brunson was a snub right around.
Yeah.
No,
But
Anthony
Jordan,
Edwards.
and the player that runs the show for
Anthony Edwards.
the player that run the show for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, he made the show. Okay, continue.
Julius Randle.
He made the All-Star team, didn't he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he made the All-Star team. And he was in the 3-point.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other All-Star that ain't superstar caliber players. I'm trying. Who else is the All-Star?
And I'm pretty sure that the Timberwolves weren't even 500 team. They wasn't.
But what do wins matter? We talking about the players.
Okay, now I'm saying. I think with his own team, he got the potential to be a star. That's what I'm trying to make my point here. I didn't ever say right now. Y'all trying to put it in the right now just because he got Brun.
No, we talking about his skill set. We talking about his skill set outside the Lakers. So we saying the Lakers system was making him the good player that he is right now.
Like
that's what elevate his play to right now to what we seeing. I think if he's anywhere else, his numbers drop in half. They cut in half.
I don't see that because even when LeBron was hurt, he was getting up. Even though when LeBron was first hurt, Austin Reaves wasn't in the starting lineup at all. He wasn't. And then he went on these tears where he can score better than these other people. He can.
You talking about before the break or after?
No, there was after the break because he didn't start, and then I think with that game he dropped 30 something. Darvin Ham started for the rest of the season, and he been getting 17, 20, and getting 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Them are good numbers.
Yeah, those decent numbers.
And no, you can't name too many role players that give you 25 and 6 though. Consistently.
Okay. These were all-stars this year. I just want to let you know. DeMar DeRozan, he runs the show. Shea Gill.
DeMar DeRozan had a pretty bad year this year.
He averaged 24, 5, and 5.
Yeah. Good.
That's a decent year.
That ain't like last year. Last year, DeMar DeRozan was different.
Yeah, he was different last year, but it's still a great year in the NBA. Anthony Edwards, 24, 4, and 6. De'Aaron Fox. Well, I don't want to count Shea and De'Aaron because
they were reserves. You can count it. You can count it.
I'm saying the way they've been playing, it's looking like superstar. Especially with Shea. Tyrese Halliburton. Jaren Jackson, who averaged 18. Well, he defensive player of the year. Sabonis. 19, 7, 12. Okay, he leading the team. But these rogue like DeMar DeRozan and Lauren Marketing, guys like that, which are not just household names in the NBA. I don't think Austin Reaves is better than those guys. So that's who he will be competing for an all-star spot. If you see him potentially being an all-star spot. Because they young guys, except DeMar.
And
I don't think he being none of. I don't think he being Halliburton out of an all-star spot.
His own. That's his team. It's his team. Like
okay, I don't think he being
other than
Marketing
Miles
out of
Turner,
an all-star spot.
Marketing. Who's on Marketing that you trusting? Who's on the Utah Jazz that you trusting to put up more shots than Lauren Marketing? Nobody. You're naming teams that Austin Reaves can go play on and get you average 20 points. That's what I'm trying to make my case. He can go get you all-star numbers on these.
I'm saying these guys run
in the
show.
future. Yeah, they run the show. Like in the future, those are guys that he'll have to fight against for that all-star spot.
I think he could. I think he can fight against a lower marketing. Cause if you
No,
add
sir. No, sir.
guard, if you add a true skill guard to the Utah Jazz, Lord marketing numbers go down 7 points.
7.
Yeah, well, he averaged 26. His numbers are pretty high. And
7?
Jordan Clarkson is a 6-man. He's not no true starting point guard.
Okay, 7.
Well, yeah, I think he would average 18, 19, 20 points. He'd be in that Sabonis range. Sabonis average what, 18?
I think the team would score more points. I don't think his points would be affected though. I just think the team would score more points. But you saying his
you're
points
saying
would
that
drop?
you're
If it
saying
was
that
to
would
drop, it'll be like 2 points, not no.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be like 2 points and his assists would go up. His
Lord marketing not
rebounds
no
are improved,
passing big.
but they'll go up by like 2. That's what I'm saying. You saying his numbers get cut in half by 7?
Okay, then I'm trying. You got T8, you got Tatum Horton Tucker, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson, Kelly Olynyk. Who's on that team you really trusting to go score
I'm not
the
just saying that
basketball?
team. I'm just saying though. You saying
No,
does he
you
have the
saying
potential
it
to be an
don't go
all-star?
down. Okay, look.
I don't think.
If
I don't.
you
That's not the
think
question though.
you
My
just
answer
said that,
is
Trey.
that's not the main point. The main point is I don't see Austin Reaves being an all-star.
I think he could. If he's on his own team, I potentially think he could. Because he can rebound the basketball, he can pass the basketball, and he can score the basketball.
That's fair. I just don't see it.
It's just like y'all main point to everything is scoring, and then
No.
rebounding,
No.
assisting basketball. Yeah,
No,
that's how I be with all most discussions we have. Is mostly y'all rely on scoring. If you putting the ball in the hole more.
I mean, that's how you win games. You score more points to win basketball.
But
games.
it's
You
more
score
than
more
winning.
points. When you score more points, you're a better player.
And I'm
I
saying,
Right, you label a superstar.
Yep, but
I mentioned you Trae Young, who's an all-star snub.
But I'm
averages a
saying it's
double-double.
more than
He
basketball.
averages a double-double. Tyrese Halliburton averages a double-double.
Double. All these guys facilitate.
That's what I'm saying.
You name me 2 guards.
I mean, it wasn't.
Can you name me somebody? You know what I'm saying?
How many people in the NBA
ain't
do you
nobody but
expect to average a
Sabonis.
double-double?
Sabonis averages a double-double. He's a big.
We talking about guards. Austin is a guard.
Yeah. He could be considered a wing too. Ain't 6'6".
I'm saying he gonna beat out a big for an all-star spot. He will be considered.
No, you're not beating out no big that average 10 rebounds with points.
That's what I'm saying. So with the guard, Luka averaged 8 assists.
Yeah.
And 8 rebounds.
Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? 8 rebounds. Ja averaged 8 assists and 6 rebounds. It's not just all about scoring. De'Aaron Fox averaged 6 assists. I don't see Austin Reaves carrying the load like that if he's on the team by himself.
I think with he goes to a team and he can play like Austin Reaves now. I think he playing a lot of minutes now because he's starting, but before starting, I think he was only playing 20 minutes a game. Imagine Austin Reaves playing an extra 15. And what if he was playing 35 like the other
35.
players?
That's a lot of minutes.
But a lot of players play them. Am I right or wrong?
Those players have a better skill set than Austin Reaves, like you was just talking about. Who you was finna say that play those minutes? The players we just mentioned?
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. We mentioned De'Aaron Fox, we mentioned Trae Young, we mentioned Jalen Brunson. Are those not all guys that can? So first I want to ask you: do you think Austin Reaves can carry your offense in crunch time without the supporting cast he has now?
Depends on the level of talent around. That
switch him and De'Aaron Fox out. He can carry that team in crunch time and get them any good shot they want, like De'Aaron Fox is doing.
Nah, De'Aaron Fox is like you name the clutchest guard in the fourth quarter in the NBA this year.
Okay, Tyrese Halliburton. Can he carry the Pacers in crunch time, like, and get them any shot they want, like Tyrese
You
Halliburton
can't
does.
say he carried them because they were trash.
But I'm saying when they need a
I
bucket,
think-
they going to
And how many points Halliburton averages just with probably 18?
20,
20?
27, 21, and
Yeah,
10.
I think Reaves can average 20. But I'm not saying he can average those assists. I'm nowhere near saying that. But I think he can average those 20 with the Indiana Pacers.
20 without 26 and 4. Well, 26 and 5 is not an all-star. Not at the guard position.
It depends.
Is that an all-star?
It could.
Is that an all-star? 26
and 5.
26 and 5 pretty good.
As a guard, is that an all-star?
But I mean, Trae Young averaged 26 and 10 this year. He got snubbed. So how is it an all-star?
I'm saying 20 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Is that an all-star?
No.
I'm telling you,
exactly. That's what you're saying. He gonna average. So how is that an all-star?
But name how many guards can you name they average that?
All of them are all-stars or either snubs.
Like,
you are saying he can be an all-star. All those guys that average 25, that 5 assists.
Those
are all all-star guys.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, what was the average stats this year? That sound like his stats low key.
And
he averaged like 24.
25.
And
24.6, so 25.
Yeah, you have to take in consideration
that
Cat missed 50 games. Cat missed 50 games. You had to take that into consideration.
Anthony Edwards was reserved.
Yeah, and you had to take consideration that Cat did miss 52 games.
But still, early on in his career, Anthony Edwards was still that guy.
Yeah, he was, but
he is their guy.
He is. Cat is. Anthony Edwards is that guy too, but do you not think a little bit? Do you not think a little bit more of them shots go to Cat though? Like you see now, since Cat came back, Anthony Edwards ain't been too much of nothing. He ain't been playing well since Cat came back. He used to Cat not being there.
They haven't been playing well as a team, sir. They look terrible.
Exactly, but when you gonna take terrible team that you can throw Austin Reaves on, he can get the points. I'm not saying they're gonna always accumulate the wins.
Whoa. So Austin Reaves can replace Anthony Edwards?
No, never said that. I said if you
I never
named the team. I never named the team. I said if you replace him on a what? A terrible team. That was exactly what I said.
Who I considered a terrible team to me.
Who are? There's a lot.
The Timberwolves.
Okay. They're not just terrible.
They're not terrible.
They're not just terrible.
Go back to the Pacers. You said the Pacers were trash. That's a terrible team.
Mm-hmm. Utah started out hot, but they were trash. The Spurs are trash. The Rockets are trash.
What about the Pelicans?
Pelicans are not trash. Pelicans just need a Zion. They will make him play.
All right, but let me ask: if you put Austin Reaves on the Pacers, what happens? Do they get better? Switch him out for Halliburton. Do they get better? Give me a stat line for him if he switches out with Halliburton. Like a realistic stat line.
21, 7, and 4.
It's not awesome.
Could be there. It's
not an all-star.
He can average.
Carlos, no one on this list that I'm looking at.
But think about it, Trey. When is the list ever the same? You think the same? Do everybody go off every year?
This is not the same, but the guys and the numbers, the list not the same, but the numbers and the positions are primarily the same every year.
Mostly consistent.
Yeah,
but numbers are not always the same.
The numbers requirement is pretty consistent year in and year out.
They're that's for example, like Kevin Durant, for example. Not comparing the two. Not comparing the two.
I would hope not. I would hope not.
Kevin Durant played the least games possible almost this year. He was gonna make the All-Star team regardless. And you can say his number was high because of the least amount of games played. Anybody can average 28 points. Well, not anybody. I'll take that back.
29.
Kevin Durant can average 29 points. He only played 30 games. It's easy for him.
So you don't think
He was gonna do that
average
anyway.
20?
No,
Yeah,
he
we're
was
gonna do
gonna do
that.
that
Exactly. We're gonna do that anyway.
You can,
But like
okay, so
30,
you can't
but
bring
like the
up
That's what I'm saying.
leader.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. He's a
bring up
superstar. You can't
Kenny.
even bring him
Yeah,
up.
okay.
You can't bring up.
But like,
You're not projecting Austin Reaves to be a
okay, look,
superstar.
I'm saying, but like, I don't see nobody that's like Austin Reaves played, I think, 80 games this year. Of course, your number's not gonna be. If he play 80 games on a trash team, numbers gonna be pretty high.
I can see that.
But like on the Lakers, he not averaging that with LeBron, AD, Russell, Hachimura. Like London say, he play his role. But I think if LeBron don't retire, AD off that team, and he's still there, they're not going to be good. They could be a 500 team. They could be 500 or under. That's my expectation for them. And Reeves could be a potential star.
He has a role player skill set though. What we trying to get? He don't have no number one option skill set.
I just can't say that. Like I can see our point, but I can't see it at the same time just because of how many free throws he shoot a game, how good he is attacking the basket and drawing fire.
All right, would you agree that he's a third option?
On this team now, he is. Right now he is.
I mean, he ain't played for no other team.
But like on this team right now, he's the third option.
Okay. No other All-Star. No other All-Star is a third option unless they are a very great defender or averaging a double-double.
And nobody rarely gets the opportunity to play with 2 top 5 players either.
AD top 5?
I know you're gonna hate this, but when healthy he is.
Oh Lord.
Okay, that's the only thing. When healthy he is, but not right now. Nah, he's not a top 5 player.
Hold on. So when healthy, he's better than. Is he better than any of these guys? Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Stephen Curry,
Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. So he's going at 5.
Yeah, he's going at 5. He going,
so he's better
he's definitely top 10 when healthy.
He's better than Luka Doncic.
I'll give you top 10. Not top 5.
Top 5 is crazy. Top 5 is outrageous.
It just because his Luka doesn't have a defensive presence like AD. Like Luka is never going to get you 7 blocks and 3 steals along with 28 and 10. That's never going to happen for Luka. But Luka's a way more talented scorer, and I'll give you that, and way more talented facilitator. But I just don't see Luka being dominant on both ends of the floor.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. He's a third option. Nobody on the All-Star list is a third option unless you are a great defender averaging a double-double.
I get what you're saying, but I just think his stats are going to go up if he move on.
His stats are like that because he's not a primary focus. He's getting to that point as his play builds up. But at the end of the day, teams are coming into the game focused on LeBron and Anthony Davis. Austin Reaves is just the threat. Austin Reaves is the threat you have to live with. He's the pick your poison guy. We're going to try to cancel out these two, and we're going to let him get hit. Teams feel like they can live with Austin Reaves running the show. So they cancel out on AD and LeBron. So if I feel like he was the number one option, he would not have the same stats because he don't have the skill set to be that number one guy.
It's just because you never seen him without
option.
LeBron James. That's why you say that.
Mention how he played without LeBron.
He was great.
He was great. In those, LeBron missed like 10 games.
LeBron made more than 10 games this year.
I'm saying, how many games? No, the short spurt when he was playing great.
Yeah.
In that stretch.
Yeah, that stretch. Like in that stretch, he was unbelievable.
It was like 10 games.
Still unbelievable. You act like they won an under 500 team trying to fight for the playoff spot, and he was a big reason why they was winning.
It was 10 games.
Okay, if Anthony Davis on if
not
Anthony
20,
okay,
not 30, but 10.
Okay, look, I'm telling you,
you're not an all-star.
Anthony Davis is still on that floor. D'Angelo Russell was still on that floor. Hachimura was still on that floor. Dennis Schroeder was still on that floor. Only person missing was LeBron Ramon James.
I mean, you the one made the point that he was playing great.
He
Playing well
was.
too.
You don't think he wasn't?
But he still had all those guys around him. So I said
Averaging
again,
25 though. It's
he
crazy.
doesn't have but he had all those guys around him. Like I said, he doesn't have the skill set to be a number one option and still maintain the stats he had.
Okay, so Jalen, I mean, like again, the Knicks. And then my last point, I'm done with it. The Knicks, Julius Randle is number one option, and Jalen Brunson is number two.
Jalen Brunson has proven to be a number one guy, though.
He's proven. But
he's
you
proven
never
to be a number one guy.
And now, did you see Reaves is taking his game into his own? You never know what he can do on his team. He wasn't. Right or wrong. That was a superstar.
Okay. Can you answer me this?
Mm-hmm.
When people play the Knicks, they're focused on who?
Julius Randle.
Who else?
Jalen Brunson. RJ Barrett's not been a threat this year at all.
Okay, exactly. So they're focused on those two guys.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting the most pressure out of the defense. They're getting the most varied looks from the defense to try to stop them, right or wrong.
Yeah.
You think Austin Reaves had the skill set to handle all that and still maintain the numbers he had?
I think, like you just said, I think Austin Reaves can be with another star. He can be the two guy, and he can still get those numbers.
And I don't agree with you saying that Brunson is the number two option. They really tit for tat. They pick up each other's slack.
I don't know. You got somebody shooting 40% this year. Julius Randle been playing the same this year. I just
okay, Landon. Can I ask Landon for help? Have Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson not have been back and forth as the number one guy in the Knicks this year? That hasn't been the case. It's always been LeBron up top and AD at the one. AD has only been the number one option.
Y'all ready for question 2?
Let's go.
Do you guys think that Milwaukee Bucks would have beat Miami if Giannis didn't get hurt?
And I know what London gonna hear me say. No, they would have not have won that game if Giannis was playing. They would have. Giannis would have still lost that basketball game regardless. Max Strus shot the ball well. Gabe Vince shot the ball well. Even Tyler Hero with a broken hand shot the ball well. Jimmy Butler shot the ball well. Kevin Love shot the ball well. It was no way Giannis was coming back off that game. Giannis started out too slow for my liking. So, no, the Heat would have still won that game by 7 points, even with Giannis playing. What y'all thought I was going to say? Giannis was going to win?
Yes. That's why I'm applying.
I did. I ain't gonna lie.
Did you think I was going to say that, Lindy?
Of
He knew
course.
you were. We talked about it earlier.
Huh? No, nah. Like also real stuff. The Heat was shooting 2 lights out. They had 27 3-pointers in between. They made all them 3. You're not beating the Heat when they knocking their 3-point shot down. No, it's hard. They hitting the 3s. It's hard to beat them.
Well, can we alter the question since you don't think he would have beat him? So there's no argument there.
I'm confused now.
There's no argument there. How long is Giannis supposed to be out of the series with that back contusion?
They say it's just pain tolerance, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna toradol it for the next game, and he gonna play game 2. He got to, cause if he go down 0-2 in Milwaukee, it's over with.
That's what I was just saying. So you don't think they can come back from 0-2?
Look, these are two
I
great.
I think they can. It's gonna be hard.
But look, these are top of the top defensive team playing each other. Bucks defense good. Miami Heat defense always good. If you limit Giannis, it's hard. It's hard, but I think he go down 0-2 in Milwaukee. It's gonna be hard to steal one, and over there in the beach area over there in the Heat.
No.
What you think about the court?
I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, the Heat and the Bucks are a good defensive team, so I don't know. If the Bucks do fall 0-2 to the Heat, like I said, it's gonna be hard. So
Maybe I should have said Giannis or to have somebody to scream at me or something. Maybe.
We were just expecting the, you know what I'm saying, the Giannis hype train.
I'm not. I love Giannis, but I'm not biased to Giannis.
A lot of times you claim him to be Thanos with all the Infinity rings.
He is that though, but when he started out slow, he started out bad. Like I was seeing a lot of. I ain't gonna lie, I was seeing a lot of flopping against Bam, a lot of points. So I like he started out too slow for my liking. So that's why I'm gonna be honest. When Giannis finna have a bad game, and that was finna be one of those bad games. All right, Court with number 3. What we got? What, keep it sweet? What we got? A question.
Yeah, keep it sweet. Keep it sweet, ski. I like these. I actually want to hear y'all opinion on these. The first keep it sweet. We got PG-13 or Jimmy Buckets. Who y'all got?
Mr. Deuce
We
Hamilton.
talking about overall career or this year? Overall player.
Overall player, yes. I want to hear overall player.
They both two ways, so yeah.
PG.
Paul George.
Paul George. Paul George. PG bag deeper.
Why are you looking at me like? I've been like a PG now, even when he was with the Pacers. I mean,
I was like PG been that guy. PG really like a 6'9" Kyrie, and people really underrate PG. He really a 6'9" Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Like his bag is so deep, and the combos he got so tough.
Yeah.
In playoffs, I'm taking Jimmy Bucket though. I ain't taking Pandemic P.
Of course, but I'm just saying, we overall player though.
Yeah. Okay,
you gotta go PG.
Who you taking, Court? You must be taking somebody different.
No, sir.
He know. Okay.
All right, we got Nick Court.
Ooh, I like doing too though. Who y'all keeping us sweeping? Andrew Wiggins or mikalbridges?
This the best one.
That's why I can't even do. They both similar style.
They really kind of, I'm saying, they really kind of the same player, but I guess you could say Wiggins more established.
Yeah,
Wiggins more established right now. Mikal just not entering to his own because he's just not getting into a role where he can flourish and really be who he is and show off his skill set. Wiggins career really ran his course. He gonna be where he gonna be. Yeah, he done reached his ceiling. So right now I still got Wiggins over top just because he done proved himself to be able to guard the other team best player in the playoffs and be able to give you timely buckets when you need them down the stretch. But Mikal just not coming to his own. I think Wiggins can hit his ceiling.
I can't pick one. I can't pick one. I'm in the middle.
Overall, I'm gonna take Mikal when it's all said and done. But right now, I think Wiggins got the edge just because of what he'd have been in his career. He'd have won the finals. He'd have been able to prove it to be a great player in the playoffs and
good defensive player. Yeah.
And a great defensive player. And even on the offensive end, he was a big help to the Warriors last in their run. And even this year, they struggled without him. So he's a key piece to that organization.
I like that.
But if Mikal keep on with the tear that he going right now in Brooklyn, and he leading that franchise, they get him some better pieces, he gonna look to be a great player. He gonna definitely surpass Wiggins.
I like that. I respect that. All right, Court. What's number 3?
Number 3 is keep a sweep, Jaysontatum or Brandoningram.
I don't like this one. Give me JT. Get him out of there.
JT for sure.
Get him out of there.
JT for sure.
I agree.
Yeah. Give me Brandoningram, man.
What?
No, I'm just trolling. Give me JT though.
Brandoningram bucket, but he ain't on that JT status.
Yeah, JT did different.
Yeah.
And
All right, Court.
Y'all ready for the third question?
Yeah.
I actually want to hear y'all opinion on this one, because this one, I don't know. He got that bag, but do you guys think the Philadelphia Eagles overpaid Jalenhurts?
Yes.
Yes, surely.
I think so.
I'm all for
Jalen
Jalen, but being paid more than Patrick Mahomes,
being paid more than anybody ever.
He ain't getting more guaranteed than Patrick Mahomes.
Still though, the highest contract ever, Los.
Yeah, but like it's only 180 he getting. He got to play the full 5 to get the 255.
That's what I'm saying. And then, but if he play that, he gonna
he gonna
accumulate that. You don't think that's too much?
That's what I'm
like
saying.
the way
it goes,
like the way the
league. There's no
league.
telling if he gonna play it or not.
Yeah. Like the way the league been going now with the cap space stuff, they gonna reconstruct that next year. So he ain't gonna. I think that was just more of a.
I don't think so if he keep winning.
You know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna be good next year.
You know what I'm saying?
They lost a lot of defensive players too, though. So
but if they stay a consistent playoff team, they not gonna take his contract away.
Yeah, I feel like they running the cap space trouble eventually. They gonna have to reconstruct him because they know they pay him pretty handsomely.
But the thing is, he ain't gonna take that though.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna take that.
You don't think gonna take the reconstruction?
No.
They gonna cut him then, and they just gonna have to pay him in.
Your superstar quarterback though, especially if he playing, if he do prove to keep playing at the same level he played last season, they gonna cut their superstar quarterback.
Nah, they gonna do that if he playing like that. But like, say if it get to the point where he ain't putting on no numbers no more.
Oh well, yeah,
they gonna cut him if he ain't trying to take no reconstruction. But nah, I'm all for a black quarterback getting their money though.
That's why it ain't about being black. It's about a quarterback that can fill the position and win ball games. He still ain't proven. He ain't proved enough to be a very capable passer to me. Like that's what set. Like, bro, you looking crazy, but as a passer, he's not at the elite level like Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence.
He's not gonna be there. But
Justin Herbert, like guys
ain't none of them.
Joe Burrow.
Ain't none of them on the running capability of him either.
Yeah.
They not, but still,
that takes a lot.
Football games.
What you mean? Making more play with your legs when you football game.
All right, what gets you down the field faster? Throwing the ball or running?
Throwing.
It depends on the play.
Oh Lord.
And, so like a broken misdirection with a scramble like Lamar Jackson. It don't take long.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably. Probably
is he running like Lamar?
Yeah, they run the ball so much. They
run Eagles are a run heavy team.
They run the ball a lot, but
and most of their run plays break. So
a lot. So like, and then they got one of the best. They got the best offensive line in football. So
didn't they just lose that top running back?
They did.
They just lost their guy.
They got other running backs.
Big chunk of, but they just lost that guy. The key piece to that.
But like this Miles Sanders' best year ever though. Ever.
Okay, that's the key. He was the key piece to their running back room.
But he had the best offensive line.
He had the best offensive line in football. I think you gonna get another back.
Everybody on that O line is arguably can be top 3 in their position.
Yep.
They do have the best O line in football, but you don't think Miles Sanders made plays for himself as well?
He did.
He made some plays for himself.
But I think
most of that success. I mean, if you got an O line like that, ain't much that you can do wrong.
I just don't. But back to the point, I just don't see that. It's too much for me for him to not be. Just
didn't they get Zeke?
Talking about the Eagles?
They get Zeke.
I thought they signed Zeke?
Did they sign Zeke?
I don't know. I'm not 100%. I ain't gonna quote. Don't quote me on that, but I know it was in the talk. But they got Zeke. It ain't.
But they don't have nothing to do with why he got paid so much.
I mean, but if you were talking about the running back, they like a run heavy team, so I can see. I'm still seeing Jalen being himself. Then he been getting better and better every year throwing the football. He progressed every year throwing the football. Like this year, it was one of his best years at throwing the football.
It wasn't no $225 million jump.
I mean, but you ain't got nobody. Who you got throwing? How many yards he had? Almost 4,000 with almost 1,000 rushing.
AJ Brown, Devonta Smith.
I say he got the receiver.
Devonta Smith. I say he got the receiver. So
and he got his legs.
I'm just saying.
4,000, 1,000 is pretty impressive.
But like I was saying, I just think the Eagles played well as a team, so it also makes Jalen look good. I don't think he's worth that big of a contract himself, though. Not yet, at least.
I respect that. I like. Jalen Hurts had a pretty good year, so like.
You know what I'm saying?
He did not have a $225 million year to me.
But like,
this was his breakout year. But the thing is,
Patrick Mahomes had a $225 year to me.
That's every year.
Patrick Mahomes get $490.
Exactly, he's not getting that.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes get $490 though. He just on a 10-year. It's $490 million 10 years, 505 total.
Yeah, I think Jalen Hurts making like $1 million more.
Yeah, and I think Jalen Hurts he is cheaper because I think it was an extension, not a contract. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes got a contract, not an extension.
Yeah.
So I can see where you're coming from, but like, he's not better than Mahomes, but Jalen Hurts, I think he on the ride, playing better. I think he'll play good next year too.
He gotta show me some more consistent seasons.
Yeah.
After this one, just for me to say that he deserves that contract.
Yeah. So like, say if he go back to the NFC Championship game this year, you think that was a pretty well spent contract?
Yeah. I give it on there.
Okay. That's fair.
He got to make a big passes on the middle.
Okay, that's fair. All right, Court, what question we on?
Last question of the night. All right, jamorant. How much does jamorant injury affect their playoff series with the Lakers?
What is it? Is it just a sprained wrist or?
In the hand he already hurt. They talking about it might be sprained, broken.
If he hurt that, because he was keeping them in the game.
I'm like, letting this a sweep.
Yeah, if he hurt, it's a sweep because he was keeping them in the game.
They talking about he died for Wednesday.
Yeah, and I don't trust Bain or Jan Jackson to try to pick up the load to carry them.
And not for sure don't trust DB. So
we weren't even gonna mention the. We weren't even gonna mention.
He wasn't in the
conversation.
We weren't even gonna mention him. So, but it's a sweep without Ja. It's a sweep. With a hobbled Ja, it still might be Lakers in 5. Cause even with him re-injuring the hand and try to come back, I don't see him being as aggressive to the rim.
They gonna force him
with his hand like that.
They're gonna force him to shoot like crazy.
I don't see him being aggressive. So he's gonna be taking over. He's gonna be selling on his own. They ain't even gonna have to force him. Cause the way he went down, it was like his hand almost folded into his arm.
It looked bad.
It was nasty.
Yeah. I don't think Jaron Jackson gonna give you 30 some points again. Like too many times.
AD playing too well, so he got to focus too much on the defensive end, so he can't pick up the slack on the offensive end.
I love Ty Jones, but he ain't Morant.
I was just saying, unless Ty Jones
he can shoot that ball.
Have some out of body experiences, or Luke Kennard just give him like prime Clay.
They all have to
I see it be a sweep.
They just have to play together.
They is above 500 team without Ja.
I will say that they did do good without Josh.
No, they above 500 team without Ja.
But that was the regular season though. This is playoffs against LeBron and Ramon James.
Yep. No Steven Adams and then to help you on the glass either. Nah, it ain't gonna look too good.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
I agree with that.
That's a bad break for them though. Y'all can't never.
Yeah, that is a bad break. He can't never stay healthy.
Second year.
It's just his play style though. He just he kind of like Russ. He gotta start condensing his game down the way he can use more finesse and not just straightforward. Like he got good finesse around the rim. He gotta add more to his game, trying to go over everybody and through everybody.
Especially top defenders.
Yeah,
who he tried to go into? He tried to go into AD.
AD.
That yard, yeah, AD. Man, it was a good defensive play by AD too. I just hated how
I don't like the way it hands.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have to really work this off season on that float game.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say Trey ball, but he gonna have to do something other than just get into the rim.
Like we on 2K.
Who just
get that
nasty,
Trey ball going, it's gonna be scary.
Yeah, he get that Trey ball going. It's gonna be ugly. But at least I can see it like more floaters and more big.
Like at the beginning of the game, he was getting some nice pull up mid range. I was actually liking. Like,
yeah,
it was tough.
Mm-hmm. But Jack Gaines is sitting around when it comes crunch time. He gets to the rim.
Yeah,
and he loved the left side or a layup.
Yeah. I got that question. Who just looked at nasty? Hero or jamorant?
I ain't even look at here. I ain't even want to look at it.
That joker died on the floor. His finger was like this. I like no.
No, I ain't even look at it.
They broke the middle and the ring finger. I like no.
How long he out?
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, it hurt.
There's a lot of the freaky injury going on right now too.
I was just saying the NBA playoff been riddled with injury this year.
And it just started
already in the first round.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Giannis hurt, Ja hurt, Tyler Hero hurt.
God playing tough.
Sabonis got stumped in the chest.
They've been hearing about everybody calling this generation basketball soft.
Right. They get into it.
I like it though. Bring the physicality back.
Let me ask you this.
Like that.
And the refs actually let them play a little bit more than just do. All
right, let me ask y'all this. Y'all think Draymond stepped on that man's chest intentionally or?
You think he didn't?
You think he did not? Like, come on now.
If Sabonis ain't hold on to his leg a little bit, he wouldn't have did it. But
that's what I'm saying.
The little extra,
I'm saying he just extra stomped into the man like it was stomp the yard.
Right. He was just
on me.
He just straight put voice into his chest, man.
Like he used the man's body.
Stepped into the man. You know what I'm saying? He Q-Dog stepped into the man's chest, man. You can't do that. Y'all think it's a suspension word, though? Y'all think they're going to suspend him?
They're gonna add all the flagrants because he already reached the technical foul limit, so they're gonna add both of them together, and they might suspend them. They might. I doubt it, but they probably gonna think about
it. Draymond got a thing for getting suspended in the playoffs.
Nah, if he suspended game 3 and Sabonis playing, I like the King chances.
Did they win?
Yeah, the King won.
Yeah, 2-0.
2-0.
Sabonis gonna play.
Yeah, I was saying they don't know if Sabonis still broken or not yet. But he stumped in him. I think a couple bones or something got to be bruised or something.
Man, I don't think so. Cause then they gotta be having on them padded shirts and all that. He ain't break no ribs now.
Draymond a big dude though. He
Draymond a big dude.
Sabonis still got out there playing
too.
Yeah.
Sabonis still got out there playing like he was.
But that's
ready to do it.
That's your adrenaline though. How much pain you think he in now after he sat down somewhere?
Oh, he definitely feeling it. He definitely feeling it.
Tore it all shots and tore it all shots right there the real. In a padded shirt. Let's do it.
He definitely feeling it. I ain't gonna lie about that. He's feeling it for sure. I know it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, Court.
Yeah, man.
Talk game.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We gonna wrap this episode up. Y'all got anything to say before I wrap the episode up?
Hey,
y'all be
safe
out here.
Come and subscribe.
Y'all be safe out here. Keep God first and keep your head out the street.
Amen.
Y'all got anything to say about Underdog?
We are big.
Underdog been given.
The Lord has blessed me.
Smooth night.
My first dub in I don't know how many weeks. I'll take it though.
I'll be back May 12th.
All right.
All right, y'all.
We out of here.